My mic stand is falling over. How are you guys doing tonight? We're gonna do the last wing of this Hearthstone expansion. I've been a little bit underwhelmed by it, but I think it's worth doing because people enjoy it, and I don't know, Hearthstone's one of those games that I just kind of play in the background. I'm waiting for a video to render. I set up Hearthstone. I've gotten pretty, I mean, my rank this season was pretty good. Just off and on playing, like, while I was waiting for a video to render or whatever, I got up to rank 10 or so. I'd imagine that if I went really hardcore at it and just kept playing for, like, a few hours a day every day, probably could have made it into Legend. I just don't care. It was, like, 1 or 2 matches here or there. Play the brawl, so that way I get the points for it. So, I don't know. We're gonna switch over to it, see what's up. I think this is the wing that has the good cards, the cards that will change the meta. How do I feel about, so, let me address one thing before I get into that. One person resubscribed while I was away. Thank you for doing so. How do I feel about YouTube trying to kill itself? So here's the deal. I've been looking into it because obviously it's like important to me because I like making YouTube videos. And as far as I can tell, for those of you that aren't aware, they've changed up the community guidelines, quote unquote, to make it so that way it's more, let me bring this down, to make it more advertiser friendly. Basically, they don't want to have advertisers worrying about me saying curse words or whatever, to some degree. Of course, this is being handled in the way that YouTube usually handles things, that it's just not, I was rank 11 apparently. That puts you in the top 12% of our ranked players. It's not hard to get ranked up in this game. I just find it kind of boring. See what I got. I got a season back and a couple of golden versions of cards that I probably won't use all that much. YouTube has every right to do this. I am very fortunate to be in a very good network. A network that will protect me. Immediately when this started happening, they started sending out messages letting everyone know what they knew at the time. And they've been keeping me in the loop and keeping all the other people in the loop. So, there are some videos that have been demonetized. I have not experienced it myself. But it's also because I honestly thought that I wasn't allowed to. You can't see shit, can you? Hearthstone. I need to pick this one, not game. Sorry about that. I honestly thought for the longest time that I wasn't allowed to put curse words in the title of my videos. In fact, I talked about it on one stream. And, of course, this is not done by some system where it's actually searching and using some sort of complex algorithm where it figures out my voice and then figures out when I'm saying fuck. What's figuring out is whether or not I put fuck in the tags and if I put fuck in the title of the video or any of the other places like the description box or something, which I never do because I thought it was against the rules in the first place, which it may or may not have been. So I have not been tagged by any of these because the system is dumb and it will not apply evenly to everyone. As everything with YouTube. Am I happy with this change? No. Will I think it'll end YouTube? Probably not, honestly. But, it's not good for them. And I think they're gonna regret that decision because they will lose advertising for it. But,
find the right portal and bring back Medivh.
Me, Vinny, and Yul are safe for now. But I want to tell you guys right now, if you are watching this either on After Hours or live, please go on to Vinesauce.com. And up at the top, there's all the different people who are streamers on this website. Click on each of their names, go to each of their channels, and follow them. Because the way that you'd want to do that, or the reason you'd want to do that, is because if I do have to completely shift over to Twitch, and I can't depend on being able to do YouTube at all, it would be good to be following us on here as well. So make sure you're following us. Don't just assume that you are. Sometimes Twitch unfollows people because it's dumb. There are occasions where it's okay to use controversial subject matter even though it says you're not allowed to. One example is news sites or news things. It's weird. It's not going to be handled in an even fair way. It's going to be handled in a case-by-case basis, which means that am I going to be affected? I don't know. There's no way of knowing. Will YouTube decide to be merciful to me and not someone else? I don't know. There's no way of knowing. But anyway, that's enough of that drama. Let's stop worrying about those things that we can't control. My network is doing everything it can, and it's also protecting Vinny and Yul. And GPM is doing his darndest to try and get into it. So, I am protected. And it's why I joined Screenwave in the first place, because I know that if shit like this happens, they'll protect me. It's worth them taking some of my money to make sure that I'm defended against whatever YouTube decides to do next. You know? We'll see. Anyway, let's do this Hearthstone thing and stop worrying about whatever's happening in the outside world. But if I do start doing sponsorship deals or whatever, you still have my promise that I will never do a sponsorship deal that I would not personally enjoy doing. This guy, both players have +3 spell damage, so let me guess, he's going to be throwing out Power Blast and shit like that, left, right, and center. Let's do Rad Bomber. Is it a bad idea? Yeah. It would be better to do like a spell damage rogue or something, probably. But we'll see what his thing is. He may have like counter spells out the wazoo.
I'll teach you respect.
Watch your back.
Keep the Voodoo Doctor just in case if he's got some early burst damage. We both have 3+ damage. It will not apply to stuff like Mad Bomber. It only applies to spells for those of you who are not a...
No loud music in my tower.
I wonder what would happen if,
Meet Aran, the curmudgeonly ghost.
You're gonna have to shut up so we can actually... There we go. I mean, I'm gonna try Rad Bomber on all of these, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. You know? Is it a good idea to use Rad Bomber right now? Probably not. The roll went against me, but it could have gone worse. I could have gotten hit 3 times. I only got hit twice.
Not some simple jester. I am Vinesauce.
I'm sure if I played WoW, I'd know who you were, but I don't. So, that's cool. What do you want to bet? It's a counterspell. I'm willing to bet that if he's giving me that much spell damage, it's a counterspell. You know? I should probably have attacked first, just in case. You got, deal 5 damage to all other enemies. That was an awful decision, but, you know, the Rad Bomber lives, so whatever. What is his shtick? He looks like he's gonna do some sort of counter ability every time I try and attack. So, I'm gonna attack first, assuming that he's got another one of those. And it is. Take another 5 damage. Then we'll heal ourselves. And do a crack. Head crack, I should say. And that should be fine. And we'll just, next turn, do gang up, head crack.
And now they're eyeing the Murlocs.
Ah. So he can't do gang up anymore. He does not control one, so that's good. Generally speaking, he did. Do a crack. Let's burgle. Because he can't gang up. Actually, no, you can gang up someone. I don't have any secrets in this deck, though. So I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to stab him outright. The amount of damage that I can do to this guy through just attacking him is not worth doing that way.
You are on fire.
And he has a secret now, so using Vanish would be an awful idea. Alrighty, so I think I'm going to do the Sky Golem. I just hope that he doesn't do that. He counts as a mage. Oh yeah, that's weird. Every other time he counted as, they count as something else, but let's see. Okay. gonna question your math there. He could have got me down to 1 damage or 1 health. Am I right on that? Because I feel like I'm right on that. Giving him an extra spell right now would be bad. I'm gonna use Mad Bomber. Hopefully kill maybe one of them by double playing him, because we can do that. I believe Nefarion is in this deck. Alright, and then we pull one of these and one of these.
Here we go.
And kill that guy off. Rev, I'm wasting my data to watch you. Get in a Wi-Fi network, dude. If you control a secret, gain +1/1 stealth. Great. Let's destroy an enemy minion. Then gain a sword and stab him, and then attack. And when you want to bet he's got another one of those.
Job's done.
Oh, it's just 8 armor. So he's not allowed to have more than 2 of a thing. I hope.
The master is mighty.
If I can just control the board, I'll be fine.
Of my own.
All right. What are the chances that he has really something ugly in his deck? I'm just gonna try and burst him down because I don't think I have the health to be able to actually stay in here and fight him.
Here we go.
So. Just try and do as much damage as we can before he has a chance to retaliate. We can do 2 damage to him right now, or we can ambush him. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we choose the Disciple of Cthulhu, we win. Assuming we have enough... Yeah, we have enough mana. Did I do that right? I did. Yeah, he kind of was a pushover. I feel like I did some misplays, but I still won.
We're just in time.
This card is fucking ridiculous. This card is gimmicky as fuck. The ability to do damage by playing a guy just because you have a secret is kind of weak. Like, it's amazing, is what I mean.
We'll need his control device.
Alright, give your hero +3 attack this turn. Claws is a great card. Valet is a good card. Claws, I feel ambivalent about, but Valet is good, especially in, like, you put in, like, a, what is it called, Ice Shield? The one that allows you to be invincible for a turn? That's going to be in play pretty much the entire game from turn 3 on, which means you can pretty much use it always.
Watch your
It's amazing. And you only have to have, like, a 2-card combo for that. It's barely anything, and it implies that you're doing some sort of combo to just begin with. So, I think it's a good card. I'm sorry, what is this?
Those beams empower the dragon. Use minions to block them.
Oh. Character in the blue beam only takes 1 damage at a time. Character in the red beam has Wind Fury. Is there a way of, switching? It's an autocast, of course. We've got a turn 2 play in having our daggers. Daggers are the best fucking ability in this game. Aside from tapping to get a thing. Moat Lurker. Destroy it and then resummon it when it dies. Can I destroy them? Are they counted as creatures? Is it like the current Brawl where they're not counted as creatures? It's the dance party one. I'll show it in a minute. I'm gonna go with the Huckster for now to see if I can maybe get something out of that. He has the ability to use this thing.
So much to learn.
So he's gonna do 6 damage to me this turn. There's really nothing I could do about that. It's not a minion. You can't touch them. So wait, what? How does that supposed to work? If I put...
My experiments.
Ah, okay. If I put things in the way, then... So he can only take 1 damage now.
Touching the portals, the flux modulations are precisely tuned.
Just tell us which one has Medivh.
So they're just a buff. They're like the creatures in the, or the non-creatures in the new thing. I probably should have cut him off from having Wind Fury, but he did take 2 damage from that. And we got a coin, which is nice. Is there any way we can use this to our advantage? If we force him to attack into this, it doesn't matter if he's got Wind Fury. The amount of damage that he's putting out every turn is not that much, so we could just continue to put things here. If you're a paladin, you could just continue to spam this and it'll always play to the right, so... You want to put taunts in the blue beam. Yeah. Yep, I don't think I've got any in this deck, though. Let's see. I thought he was focusing the minions that were blocking the beam, but it doesn't seem like he does. That brings down his damage.
Oh, that party sounds fun. Go join it and leave my portals alone.
We need those portals. Guests are tossing tomes into the mana pool.
So he's going to use that every single turn, regardless if it's a good play or not, because it's an auto cast. So he's down by... Oh, wow. Okay. Wonder if he'll actually attack into... No, he's going to keep attacking me. A taunt would be nice right now. But I don't know if we're going to get that. So he could probably do that again, so we're probably dead. Great. Okay.
Your history. Your history.
Not a whole lot we could have done there, I don't think. Taunt would be better. Like a taunt deck would be amazing. Or whatever that one legendary is that you can... hopefully it hits him. Because, yeah, there we go. I don't mind if this guy dies. He's pretty cool if he dies, because he gets me another 2/2, which continues to be in that spot. But he's going to do 3 damage to me next turn. As far as I can tell, there's nothing I can do about it. Hogger wouldn't be bad, but there's a legendary that makes it so that way whenever your hero takes damage, he takes damage instead. And that would be great next to the blue portal, because no matter what he did, no matter what his Wind Fury situation was, it would constantly be doing 1 damage to him. And, you know, have a heal, maybe be a priest and do that, and you're pretty set. There's nothing we can really do to influence the ability to live in this situation. Both Ram Shield. Yeah, he'd be a good choice.
Here we go.
We might switch to my Paladin deck that I made. Yeah, I'm dead. GG. Just wait for the AI to do it. I'd imagine you can probably beat the heroic of this. I'm having a lot of trouble with the heroic for chess. Everyone's like, it's easy, but people on the internet will say it's easy just to make themselves look good. We're gonna do the Divine Pally deck because it's a very spammy, little tiny guy kind of deck, and they'll have Divine Shields, and there's a lot of buffing going on. It should be fine.
Who disturbs my research?
Like-
I will fight with honor.
Divine Favor is a weird choice for this, and a lot of people would disagree with Divine Favor being in this deck, but generally speaking, you can make it work out for you, so I keep it in the deck. Basic chess is easy. Yeah, it took me a few tries, but I got it.
Empower the dragon. Use minions to block them.
So we block his thing.
Experiments. Leave them alone. So many worlds, so much to learn.
So I think he'll attack this one the first time, and then he'll attack me? Yeah. So that seems like some way that the AI is set. Just to go, you know, oh, I really don't want you to join the portal thing. And it doesn't actually give a fuck.
Nothing scares me. Except
Stop touching the portals. The flux modulations are precisely tuned.
Just tell us which one has Medivh.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna swap, That was an interesting turn. So why is he attacking that this time, but not like last time? Is it because the amount of damage that they're putting out is so little that, it doesn't matter? That's bizarre.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Get in there. Fight.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
is that?
I believe this card came out before Overwatch did, but that's obviously a reference in both cases. I'm just gonna try and burst him down. So now he regains his divine shield that he lost. He has to waste a lot of work to do that. What's happening? So these beams allow him to have a thing. Here we go. Alright, what's the best way of doing this? No, I'd like to give him, Divine Shield, and he can't attack this turn, right?
That party sounds fun. Go join it and leave my portals alone.
We need those portals.
And we'll,
Yes,
Horse Rider
tossing
Rallying
things
Blade
into the
next turn.
lava pool.
Doesn't really matter if he does a lot or not. Is he going for that? Yeah. Alright. So we actually kind of want to place it over here rather than on the other side, so that way we can maximize our damage. I know that sounds weird. This is a sad stream? What? No? I'm kicking ass and taking names. It's just kind of a slow stream. It's Yoel's first day back. Okay, he's just going for the face now. Thank you for that. Alright, I'm definitely play the True Silver this turn. Just so I can have the healing. And I play him just to make sure that he doesn't get the stuff. If I survive this turn, I win, I'm pretty sure. I doubt he has acidic swamp ooze of any sort, because that would be weird. Is that it? It doesn't seem like he has any creatures, so...
Go away!
For justice. Reporting for duty.
Alright then. I mean... Alright. If you're holding a dragon, discover a dragon. So this is good if you're playing a dragon deck. Dragon Pally is probably coming back. If you're holding a dragon, destroy an enemy minion with 3 or less attack. Stampeding Kodo is basically this, but without the extra condition of having a dragon. I have a feeling that this is just a little bit too awkward for people to want to use reliably. I know you could use it in a dragon deck, but I don't know. It seems weird. And we're just blasting through this shit.
Done it. Open the portal and let's get this party
What do you want to... Oh!
started.
Alright, well, we'll play Red Bomber again. Yeah, there's the good card, and then there's the incredibly specific card.
This is it.
Nazra will rule this puny world.
Oops, wrong portal. Fight the orc so I can try again.
Who is this?
Valera versus Nazra!
Cower before the horde!
Watch your...
No, I have Sir Finley in here so I can maybe switch to healing or something like that, because the amount of damage that you take from rad bombering effectively kills you pretty easily. Some random orc, it's not someone that we know.
Sorry. Take care of this one, and I'm sure I can find the right control.
This is some lore. Someone will look up who the fuck that is. So I'm gonna choose the armor one over whatever. Although I could probably use the hero power enough times, and I don't know.
What you want?
All right. Do I play the huckster? I kind of want to keep momentum going, so I'll take the damage. It's just gonna be a Black Hand was like Warcraft 2 or 3, I forget. I remember that stuff because I played that. I'll just attack face. I think I can deal with it. If he's just playing stuff from the horde, like the orcs, then I'd probably live.
Force the orc back so we may open another orc.
Are you gonna do this a bunch of times and it's gonna be the wrong portal and you're just gonna fuck this up? Buy one! I love that line. It's dumb. And what do we get? A coin? No, we get a warrior thing. When you draw this, deal 1 damage to all your minions. Well, I don't have that in my hand. None of these spells are really all that useful right now, so we're just gonna attack through. It feels like Nazra doesn't seem... She might have been made for the express purpose of this expansion. Someone want to look it up. I mean, I don't honestly care. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, actually, now that I say it out loud, I don't give a fuck.
I have no time for games.
Sylvanas is in this deck just because it's good.
So many portals. I wonder what is in this one.
Is he gonna just switch out?
That's the tentacle world. We definitely don't want that.
Some people might. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Okay. That happens suddenly. Maybe something else. Yeah, let's try it again. Fuck it. We'll do Rad Bomber again. I don't think we're gonna live to turn 10 in order to do Yogg-Saron, but yeah, Nazra just went straight for the fucking throat. I mean, it's set up to do so. They basically are all face whatever, just like face warrior, face mage, face. It's only really scary when they're face hunter.
Your back.
Alright, so we're gonna hope that we get healing this time, I guess, or armor, rather than druid. Druid's okay. It's just not ideal. If we fuck it up, we'll just gang up and get another one. Or we can shadow step.
Take care of this one, and I'm sure
I fucking hate him. That face, I hate. Alright, we'll heal. Cool. So, it's not terribly useful most of the time, but she's just gonna do burst damage, and I'd like to stay alive. So, it's literally just a random orc. Okay. So, alright. If you're holding a dragon, deal 3 damage to all minions. Add a coin to your hand. Okay. Isn't Face Shaman the scary deck right now? I don't know. I got up to, like, rank 11 or whatever, and then I just couldn't be asked to play more this season, so. Wow. Of the choices you've given me, either gang up on a 3-2 or heal, I'm just gonna heal myself. Maybe I'll piss her off. Hello.
The pleasure is mine.
Nazra will crush you!
Okay.
Force the orc back. So we
Yes,
can
I know.
open Another portal.
4 and 4, and then another 2, and then we need some like serious board clear. Like a flame strike would be really cool if there was some way of playing that. So I'm gonna take 4, 8, 9, 10, 15 next turn, unless if I do something about it. So I can heal quite a bit, actually. I'm gonna use what I can in order to heal. I should probably have played that first in case it was something really good. That would have been a good choice. Oh well. Alright, so now we live. And if we attack and kill this guy, we can probably trade 2 for 1, and we also reduce the damage by 5, which is pretty good. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, though. So hopefully she doesn't have a way of doing 6 damage. Arcanite Reaper, okay. It's not lethal, but, there we go. That helps. And, we'll bounce that back. I'll survive, and then we can, effectively clear the board, I think. We do that to that, that to that, and that to that. The sun put me in a great spot.
So
I'm just hoping it doesn't have that mortal strike thing again. Can you just shut up? I don't care about your exposition. The cynical world. I don't care. Just let me play the fucking game. Bash, great. Okay. Hey, half-cut punk. You have a good name. Let us instead use something else, like this deck, which is pretty good. Maybe the waiter is the last enemy. Would not be against punching him in the face. I know I'm supposed to think he's funny, and a lot of people laughed at the, he's here too early joke. I didn't get it. Chat lost its shit. I didn't understand the reference, so it's kind of lost on me, but whatever. Right.
Sorry. Take care of this one, and I'm sure I can find the right controls.
Except mice.
We'll just play everything. I mean... yeah.
Fight, maggot.
Is that it?
Job done.
Yeah, you can only hear the same lines over and over again before you get sick of them. And we'll just attack through, because there's not a lot of reason not to. Yeah, she starts with 15, so she can always use that ability. Is this game smart enough? Okay, it is, actually. Alright.
Force the orc back.
I know!
So we open another portal.
We win. Why am I even... I almost misplayed. I was gonna play the Rallying Blade, but...
Excellent. Now, let's see if
let me guess,
this
you
one
fuck it up
works.
again. So this is gonna be another 15 HP.
Karazhan, just in time for the party.
Oh. Hi.
Ah, guest. Please take care of the demon, would you? I have a party to host. Here, borrow my staff. It controls the portals. Just don't scratch it.
I mean, I'm gonna break it, because I'm gonna use the spell thing. Oh. I mean, if you could have picked any combination... It's a marathon boss, I guess, yeah. Does it regenerate? After you cast a spell, summon a random minion of that cost. I mean, I don't have very many spells in this
Nothing scares me.
tiny throw shit out until I win deck.
Is that it?
I hear the music, the Medivas, the party. Tonight is my night.
What song are you singing? He has a fun interaction with Draxus in the sacrificial pit. Okay. I assume it's another lore joke that I don't know.
You're in trouble now.
Wait, how did I get... Oh, I drew a card and I got this. So this guy's in here because of this guy. And a few other guys that I can just buff this thing up for free, basically. I kind of don't want to play the Rallying Blade now if it's going to be a situation where I have to worry about losing stuff. I'm going to just keep face checking because there's no way in hell I'm ever going to be able to do enough damage to be able to stop him. So I'm just...
Out of my way, fool.
Good. I'm glad I got a wisp out of that.
Face not Malkazar alone, but the legions I command.
Okay. I've got that. I've got the idea. So then we can Wisp and Argent Protector and... Did I enjoy this expansion overall? It was okay. I liked the chess one. That was cool. Because that was an entirely different game mode. I mean, I'm not going to tell you just misplayed, but I think you just misplayed. Because you could have done 8 damage to me this turn instead of...
Could win.
You are not the boss of me.
Alright. I mean, do I have any options here? Because I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Assuming that he's not an idiot, he has 14 damage available to him right now. So what I think I'll do is I'll take this guy out. And really just hope that he doesn't kill me this turn. That prevented at least 6 damage, which means that I live. But I need a spell. I don't think I have very many spells in this deck. Ah, the old, yeah. So you almost need to build a deck that works on both. Seems like you want something that can hold off the orc until you reach 10 mana so you have more oomph to take off the real boss. Well, good thing I've got this bullshit Cthulhu deck. Stuff like Crazed Worshipper. Yeah, if you want to throw out some random damage, I'll take it with my Acolyte of Pain. Which is an insane task on Heroic, I'm sure.
Sorry. Take care of this one, and I'm sure I can find the right controls.
Wonder if I can get her to start decking herself.
What you want?
No, because the deck would switch out, so that doesn't help me any. A magic deck would work pretty good, yeah.
My master.
What you want?
I mean, the staff only works once, right?
Do you hear it?
This way.
So this is just all of the good Cthulhu cards plus a handful of cards that synergize well.
Force the orc back so we may open another portal.
You're kind of a piece of shit, aren't you? Alright. We'll draw some cards, because drawing cards is always good. I probably should have waited to see what it was, but it didn't have any consequence, so whatever. Cthulhu Warrior should be good. I should be able to build up enough armor and stall out long enough. Because now I've got 10 on Cthulhu, which means when I get whatever that one warrior-specific Cthulhu card comes up. Alright, so if I play something, he's gonna... Okay, so that gets at least 3 for Cthulhu, which is good. Usually you get like 1. Looks like we're just gonna get the 2 out of it. That's fine. You still gotta go headlong into it and waste a card. The blades didn't work on it, but that's fine. I think the trick here is to just continue to build up Cthulhu. Because we could build up something crazy with Cthulhu. Maybe like a 30 damage Cthulhu, and then just play it and win.
Huh. So many portals. I wonder what is in this one.
You are in versus Rag if you kill Marriage
That's the tentacle.
Dormu in a certain
We
way.
definitely don't want that.
How?
Back to work.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. She's getting dangerously low on HP. Which is not exactly ideal for us. I'm gonna shield up and continue to try and get Cthulhu. That's good. I'll take that.
What does the future hold? For Blackhand.
Is she actually going to attack? Yeah. Okay. So now I can just... Not entirely sure about that move, but okay. Get that big D going. Could have played it with this guy in front first, but it's fine. Sea Cleaner, get out of here.
What you want? For Blackhand.
I mean, it's... I don't know, I feel like this entire adventure is kind of boring. But it's got these cards that you need to have, or else you can't be competitive, so... Guess what we're fucking doing? Let's see what we'll draw first. We can Battle Rage to get 3 cards. Yeah, why don't we do that? See what we get first. There's Cthulhu. That's all we really need. We're gonna wait on playing Cthulhu, even though we'll have the ability to play him next turn.
Caffeine shelters us.
I usually play with the sound off, so it's always surprising when I play someone I like and they have a really annoying voice like that.
For Blackhand.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish her off now. I kinda need to. We'll go and throw this guy out, and then we'll pull this situation, and I guess armor up. Normally I don't face check with weapons. I know it doesn't seem like I do that, considering I always do it on stream, but I'm playing adventures, and it's going to be face checking me. So I need to make sure that I have that going for me. I need that damage output more than I need anything else. Alright, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5 damage right off the bat. Looks like we can't finish her this turn.
Armor made to fit.
We could do 5 to the face. Or we could clear up the board a little bit and make sure that we've got a little bit more going on for us. It's weird, orc versus orc, but okay. And either we've got 6 damage next turn, or we have none.
For Blackhand.
I'm sure we could get an extra couple of damage somewhere. Slam doesn't work on heroes, unfortunately. It's down to 5 now. I like to wait and use this until Cthulhu has died. Cthulhu will straight up kill her, which is fine. None of them will survive from a slam, will it? I'm just gonna continue to face check. I think it's fine. We win next turn, assuming nothing goes horribly wrong. I'm gonna execute that, just because that damage would be really inconvenient. Have I set up a schedule for art streams? Yeah, it's gonna be Mondays at 6, I think. Though I may change that to Saturdays. I don't know. I need to talk to you guys about that, but I'd prefer to do it on one of those streams so I can see what's going on. Although the people on the streams that are watching there are going to probably say they'd like to be, you know, whatever time. You know? Like, if I say it on Saturday, you're going to say they want it on Saturdays. I should have played that differently. If I had played Shield Bearer instead, that would have been good.
Karazhan, just in time for the party.
Here, borrow my staff. It controls the portals. Just don't scratch it.
Show us the memes, Mr. Revman.
My way, fool.
Really? Was that worth it? Was that... He has the -3 on him. That's pretty interesting. Alright, well, let's just... 19 damage, 1 turn. Nothing broken about this situation. Rev up those Cthuns.
The music, the Medivas, the party. Tonight is my
It's a scripted twisting nether. Okay. So actually, I didn't misplay. The -3 is a glitch, yeah, I figured as much. Doom Color, maybe. We can do, could Shield Bearer. How do I want to do this? Doing a Shield Bearer? Yeah, I'm trying to make it so that way it works out for everyone, but there's only so much I can do for that. So, we'll see. The vote I did only gave options for weekdays, but weekends might be better. I kind of assumed that it was going to be a few more weeks of Flash games. I like having Saturdays be a like really special thing. I only have 3 cards left in the deck, so I pretty much guarantee myself in getting Cthulhu, especially if I use Slam immediately afterwards. I didn't realize I was that low on cards. And now we get a 2-cost whatever. I mean, hopefully he doesn't kill me this turn.
Face not Malkazar alone.
So we can't play any cards in order to draw. So if we don't get it this turn, then we play a combination Ancient Shield Bearer, Shield Block to give us 15 extra health, which basically heals up to full. And that's a lot of bullshit that you've just played. I could execute anyone after playing a Ravaging Ghoul. A Slam would not be an awful choice. Maybe some Shield Slams to clear out some of those threats. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that. So I have 5. So I could... I feel like Ravaging Ghoul would be not a horrible decision right now. Because it would... I think this won't activate until after. Right, so that worked out in my favor, because he has board full. He couldn't actually do it. That's fine.
Give me a quest.
Alright, and then we get something if we play a card. So we can Shield Slam twice, actually.
Nothing scares me.
And then an Execute. And then 7 damage to the face, and 2 more. Clears his board, pretty much ensures that we'll be alive for the 1 card that's left in our deck. I wonder what it could be. He has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 5. 13 plus 5 is less than 21, I'm pretty sure. Oh, God, that's going to be annoying. He's got extra health by having the imps. I mean, I win. As soon as we get done with this animation, I win. There we go. There's enough to clear his board and him. I mean, there you go. That looks a lot like me, Funk Boy.
It's party time.
Fuck you, Medivh. I don't know if it would get very far on heroic. I don't think it would work that well. I kind of got lucky with some of those draws, and I was at the end of the thing. So if he had me lower than that, I might not have worked out all that well. Disco Lock. Whenever a card is discarded, draw a card. It could be very good. Based on the brawl right now, I think this is okay. Actually playing it, I kind of see that it's not as good as I wanted it to be. So that's it, right? Your hero is immune. This guy is great. The game starts, add 5 extra legendary minions to your deck. I want to add that to my Rad Bomber deck, actually, because whatever those 5 legendaries are going to be hilarious.
I can't believe the party started on time. Could you come back next week? It's Medivh's birthday, and I need backup.
Nope, you're fucked. Deal with it, nerd. Honestly, I haven't spent any money on this game, and I don't think I ever intend to. Mainly just because I can keep saying that. And because, at some point I'm going to get completely tired of this game. And I've got most of the core set. I feel like that's what I would spend money on if I did. You know, if I was new, I would buy the core set cards. That way I could get stuff like Azure Drakes and whatever. So this is exactly what I was saying might be a good option for a deck. And it's a Spell Power Rogue, isn't it? Yep.
No loud music in my tower.
If I wait until a few more turns... Yeah, if I wait until turn 3, even. I mean, I can keep stuff off the board. The thing is, I don't really consider it grinding past a certain point. Once you have certain cards, it doesn't feel like grinding anymore.
I am not some simple jester. I am Neelus.
Because if you enjoy the gameplay, then playing the game and doing stuff is fun. So you want to keep doing it. Why can't I hold all these shit? Reduce the cost of the cards in your hand from other classes by 2, and then burgle. I mean, is that gonna work together? I'm not really playing any creatures right now, so I'm not too concerned about him having... Oh, wow, okay. I think we'll Sinister Strike Head Crack next turn. Just have some really dumb damage coming out. Shifter Xeris, we're just going to keep in our hand for a while. Next turn, we'll do the Ethereal Peddler, and that way we can play Pyroblast pretty soon. Fallen Hero. Your hero power deals 1 extra damage, so that's only for the mage ability, which we don't have. We'll play this guy.
Need something unusual?
We can get it for free, though. Is it worth the random? I mean, what does it fucking matter? I'm gonna do 13 damage in a couple of turns. I'll wait. Let's get something better. That, without the extra ability, a 3-2 is just kind of whatever. It's better than a 2-1 and a 1-1. Add a random paladin card to your hand. Do I want to do that? Sure, why not? We just need to keep the damage off us. Whenever your hero takes damage, do that much damage to the enemy hero. So that'd be good if we use... Thanks. Fan of Knives, and then Eye for an Eye doesn't activate on your turn, does it? So this is a Rogue Thief deck. That's bizarre. This is still not good. Yeah, I'll take whatever you give me. I'd only suggest finishing the arenas that actually have to do with the cards that are still in play that you still want. You know, look over the cards that you get from the adventures. You know, spoil it for yourself, because if you're not playing it when the first week comes out, you're probably getting it spoiled every time you go and play anyway. So, oh no, you take 1 damage for absolutely fucking no reason. I'm sorry, what happened there? Oh, he had 1 extra missile from the arcane missile. I thought he, like, bounced it back, and I was like, what? But no, it's fine. So we have enough to do 13 damage to his face right now, so why not? And we'll just go and attack here, because, okay.
Job's done. Burn, you hooligans!
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like dusting if I don't have to. And once you've collected a certain number, it's just like, spell damage works for eye for an eye, does it? I wasn't looking. That's pretty crazy if it does. Are you telling me I have absolutely no way to... Oh, there we go. Why did I feel like that was less effective than the way that I did it? Ethereal Peddler is necessary for your rogue stealing decks. I'm betting that they want to do like some sort of ramp thing with this, or huge taunt guys. You could probably do both, and that's, I'm betting what this is. If I get Wild Growth in my hand, I'm betting that's what I've got.
Who disturbs my research?
Yeah, no, it's
Protect the wild.
let's buff. Let's get some buff guys in here. Moonglade deck? Possibly. Possibly sure. Enchanted Raven. Is this a real fucking card?
Those beams empower the
That's...
dragon.
Is this a real card that you can get?
Block them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fatties.
Leave them alone.
That I like. It's from the first wing. Oh, right, because he doesn't have the ability to... We could innervate, but there's no point in it, so we won't. That's pretty good. A 1-drop for a 2/2.
So many worlds, so much to learn.
You shouldn't be able to kill it this turn. If we keep buffing it, then it'll be fine. We could even Moonglade to... Oh, okay, you're just gonna attack my face. Well, the fuck you too. We need to have like a 1 health minion constantly in that slot. Gain charge or stealth.
Another night on the prowl.
We'll go with the charge just to put a 1-drop there. And then we'll, this to that. Is that how to play it? Probably not. But this means that we prevent 3 damage.
The portals, the flux modulations are precisely tuned.
I like his voice. Thanks for that. We can Moonglade now. Combined effect cards have both. I don't have that, so we'll put him over here so we can have a little bit of both. The prologue, yeah. Okay. That's where this is from. Yeah, just lots of sticky or big minions. Battlecry, give a whatever +3 health. And he doesn't seem to be attacking that guy, so...
Wild side.
I think I win, right? Oh, I thought he said ass. And that would have been hilarious. Nothing but ass! Ass to ass. Again, it's... they're trying to relive the portal that mages got. I don't know. It's kind of underwhelming, all in all. Let's switch that out with something else. Win 7 games in any game mode. Well, shit, I should have done that first, because then I would have just gotten 5 of them. Let's go and do this just so that way people can see in the future when this is no longer one. It kind of extends the stream a bit. I don't know if I want to stream anything after this, to be honest. I kind of need to edit up a video for this weekend, because I'm just going to assume that I can keep posting videos and still be doing stuff. Baby Hazel has invaded my dreams, and it's all your fault, Rev. Well, I mean, everyone's got to have a nightmare. I mean, it's just sort of, I expect it. So this one's just like all the portals plus party portal. Those are the only spells you can get. Unstable portal is by far the best portal because it's just fucking amazing. 2 for 3 costs less creature. And they have no reason to ever unbuff that. Like, they love this card. They've made, like, I think 3 different brawls around this card. So they're not... Hi. Are you here, Silent Hill? Greetings. There's not a lot of choices here. These do exactly the same thing. No matter which one you get, I think there's 3 different ones. You'll get the same thing. The trick to, like, playing this game for free is honestly playing Arena until you have an actually decent one. Arena and Brawls. Play a Brawl anytime you see a Brawl. And then, this guy's just not fucking here right now. And then do your dailies every day. Or never let any expire. I don't know if there's anything that happens if you keep doing this. Like, if you can get to a point where you get something special to happen. Or if this is just a time waster. I'd imagine it's just a time waster, like planting crops. Though you can get those gold crops. And that's kind of cool. Come on, Medivh. This is when he's a grumpy old man. There you go. How'd that fucking go for you? Slowest goddamn player in the universe. Didn't realize I landed on that one. If you do your dailies every 3 days, you remove the 40 gold ones once per day, yeah. Just get the good ones. The party goers are all the different guys from the, whatever that one wing was. The stage one. Yeah. We'll do this, and then...
One shot, one
Time for killing.
I don't think Romulo is one of the ones that you can get as a card, right? Like, outside of, like, events and stuff. Good for fucking you. Pretty much all of them will allow me to deal with this. Party Elemental. Oh, wow. Comes with a party. Huh. I played this once and it didn't do that. I might have had a full board, though.
Target acquired.
Your hero power cannot target can target minions. I forget that that's like a thing. For if you're a hunter, that's good. Let's do a party goer. It's the taunt mime. This doesn't change much, but we'll go and do it anyway. I could have. That was a misplay. I feel like it definitely was. I could have. Oh well. Let's just face check. Yeah, that was definitely a misplay. I could have done that better. It's like a disco elemental. Looks like a normal ass elemental, all creepy and stuff.
Succumbs. What he said.
You can't. That's not a minion. These don't count as minions. You can't target them. John 00 says, or John 000 says, "Dear God, a mime, kill it. This is not Space Station 13. Don't just kill the mime." Okay. No, you gotta go through the taunt first. I don't like how I've got too little armor to be able to deal, or whatever. We'll unstable portal as well, because we might get something that's cheap and good. Snapping turtle is not worth the time of day. I'm just gonna attack face. It would have been better to attack that, but whatever. I'll kill it off next turn, because he's just gonna heal back that. Oh well. Misplays all over the goddamn place.
I can take the hit.
Gives you armor, but... Is that really your best option?
Oh no, I can't.
If you do a lot of damage, then they'll freak out. Alrighty. Let's just take Cho'Gall out real quick. We'll attack there, I guess. I don't know. Hearthstone's something that I think is fun for me to play by myself, but I don't know as if, do I have Yogg? Not in this deck. It's, this is a pre-made deck for the Brawl, but I do have Yogg-Saron. I love Yogg-Saron. He's dumb. I do want to build, like, a Yogg-Saron, Malthazar, or whatever his name is, the guy you get at the end of the most recent expansion that I just finished. Combination thing. God, this fucking egg will not stop getting buffed. I may have to just take it out with the Fireland portal and then finish off whatever comes out. Yeah, I think that's good. So, this. And that kills 3 guys total. And he doesn't get the damage from his battle cry, because battle cries don't work. That's nice. Alright, well that's just gone.
You shall not pass.
Let's just do everything. Why not? Get another mime. I don't like the disco party aesthetic they decided to go with in recent time. It's just, it's weird. You know what I mean? And I hate that this guy's beating me, but I have so much board control that it doesn't really matter. Hey dude, how are you doing? We're having a nice chill stream here. Kill Romeo. And then attack base, I guess. I've got a taunt guy up, and he can't do more than 1 damage at a time, so pretty okay. You could play the thing that gives it +2 attack, but even still, he can't kill it. I don't know. We're pretty solid. There's both Ram Shield that we were talking about earlier. Yeah, I was just kind of underwhelmed with this this adventure. I keep saying it, but you know, I feel like it needs to be said. So this guy takes damage instead of the hero. All right. So to prevent my guys from dying, I'll just do lethal damage to it by proxy, and then attack through. Just make sure I do enough to kill him, and then there we go. I'm gonna wait on summoning him because I already have 6 guys, and if I summon one more, then I won't get the battle cry from this. So I'd rather wait for him to kill any of my guys and then play that and get the maximum effect out of it. How much did you miss? Most of it. I'm gonna probably stop or switch games after this. What would you guys want me to switch to? Maybe game dev? I'm kind of feeling game dev. What does that do? Oh, I guess it destroys both of them. Inspire. Destroy a random minion for each player. Oh. Okay. Okay. And then we get the extra, and then we'll... Silent Hill, I love the Silent Hill games. I don't think I've ever played... No, I played one of them. I played the one that everyone hates and thought it was okay, up until the point that it got a gun, and then it got really boring, because horror is really kind of one of those things that, like, it's only horrifying if you're at a disadvantage to the monsters, you know? Perceived or real. Actually, it pretty much has to be real. Like, you have to perceive it, but it also has to be real. Oh, hi. It's a portal. It's that portal that's at the beginning of every fucking... Yeah, this is what you see if you play WoW, isn't it? How's the new expansion, by the way, for those of you that play WoW? I'm not a huge WoW player. I've tried to get into it a few times, but yes, it is checkmate. Well played. Thank you for realizing it. So that's 10 gold, and then 5 wins, and then you always, I mean, you don't have to play all of your things every day, but just make sure that you don't have any left. Like, you have 1 open slot, so that way you can get a new one the next day. So here's what I think I'm going to do. Because we beat the solo adventure, which, let me look at the other ones and see what I think. I liked the League of Explorers. It had some interesting ones. The minecart was kind of cool. I might have said differently at the time, but you know, it's pretty cool. Blackrock was... What was in Blackrock? I'm not actually going to play it, I'm just looking. I remember it being really annoying and really kind of underwhelming. Nox Ram has had a lot of good cards, and that's, I think, why they've gotten around from getting rid of it. You've already hit max level in WoW? Holy shit. I thought you were talking about this, so I was gonna go check and see what my level is. I should probably play things other than Mage, shouldn't I? You can tell which ones that I just hate to play. Hunter and Druid I just don't like. Druid is... It almost feels like Druid is always underpowered. Warrior I don't like playing a whole lot. Paladin is good. Warlock is good. Rogue I like playing just because of the Rad Bomber. But mostly Mage. I feel like Mage is consistently one of the better classes. It's almost like my ranking of how much I like any of these classes. Like, the ones that have the most... Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm pretty much tied with... Yeah. The higher level I am, the more I like that deck. That character. Anyway. Max level in this is 60. Beast Druid is pretty strong right now. I'm sure it is. Yeah. I'm sure the meta has changed quite a bit. I have not tried playing, obviously, today, because... Well, you guys didn't see it, but it was like a, you ranked blah 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 last season. Mech Mage was pretty awful. Mech Mage was so bad. Warp Mage, or Warp Mech, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna run an ad, go to the bathroom, and then we'll come back with game dev. In 2 minutes? Let's go with 2 minutes. I'll be back in 2 minutes then. I am back. How are you guys? So I'm gonna do the standard turn. Oh, you guys are not back though. I'm gonna sit here and just drink my coffee. Now you're back. Hello. I didn't even have a chance to drink my coffee that I was just talking about drinking. Anyway, here's what we're gonna do. As per usual, I'm gonna stop and start stream, come back with Game Dev Tycoon. And we'll see. I also need to change the ticker. It may not update for those of you who are here already. It tends to not do that. I don't know why. It's just kind of shit. Twitch has problems. But I'll be right back with Game Dev Tycoon. And I'll see you then.